That's called Paideia. That's called Paideia. That's called education. The unexamined life is not worth living. How do you convince people to move from the superficial to the substantial? How do you convince people to move from the superficial to the substantial? The unexamined life is not. That's called worth living. That's called Paideia. That's called education. 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 Throw it against the wall. It's too much. That's called Paideia. Darwin's origins will do it. Nietzsche's genealogy of morals will do it. Kafka's metamorphosis. John Coe, love supreme. We'll do it. Listen to Jay-Z on the high moment. We'll do it. Paideia, singing Paideia, techno Paideia. How do you convince people to move from the superficial to the substantial? They call a formation of attention. Unexamined life is not worth living. Frivolous to the serious. To move from that's called education. Wrestling with assumptions you've been holding on to for so how do you broaden your horizon? How do you interrogate yourself in such a way that you're willing to be pushed against the wall? Shakespeare's Hamlet will do it to you. All those chords take the against the wall. We'll do it. Genealogy of morals, we'll do it. Kafka's metamorphosis, we'll do it. Listen to some John Coe, love supreme, we'll do it. Listen to Jay-Z on a high moment, we'll do it. Paideia, singing Paideia, techno Paideia, various ways in which it gets you to engage in what Simone they call a formation of attention. That's the first moment of the Paideia. How did it convince people to move from the superficial to the substantial, to move from the frivolous to the serious, to move from bling to wrestling with truth, justice, sorrow, sadness, and joy, and yet relation to that formation of attention. Charles Darwin and Biggie would agree when they say the examined life is painful. That's called education.
The assumptions you've been holding on to for so long radically called into question. The worldview that you came in with, a little bit too parochial, too provincial, radically called into question. How do you broaden your horizon? How do you interrogate yourself in such a way that you're willing to be pushed against the wall? Shakespeare's Hamlet will do it to you. How do you broaden your
All those corpses at the end, can you take the text and throw it against the wall? It's too much. That's called Paideia. That's called education. Toni Morrison's Beloved, he'll do it. Darwin's Origins, we'll do it. Nietzsche's Genealogy of Morals, we'll do it. Kafka's The Metamorphosis, we'll do it. Listen to some John Coltrane, Love Supreme, we'll do it. Listen to Jay-Z on a high moment, we'll do it.
Paideia, singing Paideia, textual Paideia, various ways in which trying to get you to engage in what Simone they call a formation of attention. That's the first moment of Paideia. How you convince people to move from the superficial to the substantial, to move from the frivolous to the serious, to move from gloom to wrestling with truth, justice, sorrow, and sadness, and joy. And that turning of the relations, that formation of attention, the cultivation of a self that respects reality. Unexamined life is not worth living. Charles Darwin and Biggie would agree when they say the examined life is painful. And Biggie would agree when they say that's called Paideia. That's called education. That's called Paideia. That's called education. That's called Paideia. That's called education.